Good morning, everyone. Today, I am going to explain the poem Childhood written by Marcus Nettie. In this poem, the poet seems puzzled at the loss of his childhood and he tries to find an answer to his query, when did my childhood go? Okay, let's start the poem. When did my childhood go? Was it the day I ceased? Here ceased means completed. I ceased to be 11. Was it the time I realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography and there could not be? Was that the day? In the first stanza, the poet said that when did he lose his childhood? And he gave many perceptions stanza wise. In the first stanza he said that maybe it was that day when he completed 11 years of his life. Maybe it was that time when when he developed a power of understanding, when he developed reasoning power, and he realized that hell and heaven could not be found in geography. These places are not located in any map. These are, if he tries to find them, he couldn't find them in any atlas. Okay, was that the day? When did my childhood go? Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seemed to be? They talked of love and preached of love, but did not act so lovingly. Was that the day? In the second stanza, he gave a different perception. He said that maybe it was that time when he realized the hypocrisy of the adults. Hypocrisy, it means when someone has different words and actions are opposite to his own words. Okay, when he realized that adults were not all they seem to be, it means there is a lot of difference in the sayings and doings of the adults. They give advice to others to be loving, to be caring. Here preached. Preached means gave advice to others. He gave advice, they gave advice to others to be loving, to be caring, but their actions are opposite to their words. They themselves did not act lovingly. Maybe it was that day. Yes, students, see the poetic devices used in in these stanzas. First poetic device is refrain, which is used in the complete poem. Yes, at first refrain. Refrain is a phrase that gets repeated throughout the poem. Again, listen this. Repetition of a phrase in the whole poem is called refrain. Yes, see the first line. When did my childhood go? And the last line of the first stanza is, was that the day? In the first three stanzas, these two phrases are repeated again and again. Okay, so refrain is used here. Yes, the next poetic device is anaphora. Anaphora, it means when more than two consecutive lines start with the same word. See the second line, was it the day? And again in the third line there is, was it the time? Both the lines begins with the same word, same phrase, was it the. So anaphora is used here. Next one is antithesis, when two opposite words are used together. See the third line, hell and heaven. These are two opposite words. Yes, students, here alliteration is also used. Repetition of the consonant sound H. Okay. First device here used here is antithesis and the next one is alliteration. Okay. In the second stanza, there is in the first stanza the rhyme scheme is A, B, B, C, C, D. 11 heaven. These are the rhyming words. Okay. So the device is so the rhyme is A, B, B, C, C, and D. Now see the second stanza. In the second stanza, there is no rhyme scheme. And the poetic device used here is enchantment. Yes, what is enchantment? Listen this. Enjambment is when the sentence remain continue to the next line without any punctuation mark. See the second line. Was it the time I realized that adults were not all they seem to be? Uh, Adults were not. After this, there is no punctuation mark is used. Okay, so enjambment is used here. Now see the next stanza. When did my childhood go? Was it when I found my mind was really mine to use whichever way I choose, producing thoughts that were not those of other people but my own and mine alone? Was that the day? In the third stanza, again the poet said that maybe it was that day when I realized that I am also an individual being, when I realized my individuality, when I found that my mind is really mine and I can use it whatever way I choose. It means I can use my mind according to my choice. I can also present thoughts and those thoughts which don't belong to others but my own and mine alone. It means those thoughts which are creations, the creation of my mind alone. Okay, maybe it was that day. Next is, where did my childhood go? It went to some forgotten place that's hidden in an infant's face. That's all I know. Yes, in the last stanza, the poet gives us conclusion. In the first three stanzas, he want to know when did he lose his childhood. But in the last stanza, he want to know the answer of where. It means here he want to know the place where his childhood went, and he gave a conclusion. It went to some forgotten place. He realized that he has lost his childhood to some forgotten place. And now if he want to see his childhood, he can see it in an infant's face. It means in a small baby's face. That's all I know. Okay, the literary devices used in these stanzas are: in third stanza, there is no rhyme scheme. Okay, alliteration is used here. In the second line, there is my mind. Okay, alliteration is used here. Next one is thought that. Again, alliteration is there. In the third line, alliteration is also used, that is whichever way. Okay, alliteration is used here. Next, also enjambment is used here. Yes, try to find out, students, where enjambment is used. I told you enjambment when the line remain, when the sentence remain continue without using punctuation mark. See here, producing thoughts that were not those of other people but my own and mine alone. Those of other people. After this, there is no punctuation marks used. Okay, so enjambment is used here. Yes, see the fourth stanza. In the fourth stanza, the poet used the rhyme scheme. See here, go, place, face, no. Okay, the rhyme scheme is A, B, B, A. Okay, and in this again anaphora is used. Anaphora, it means when the line begins with the same word. See here, the second last and last line start with that's. Anaphora is used here. Okay, students, with this your poem is complete. Now see the textbook questions of this poem. Okay, first one is, what according to the poem is involved in the process of growing up? Okay, what is involved in the process of growing up? According to the poem, the loss of childhood is involved in the process of growing up. Means after losing our childhood, we get maturity. So loss of childhood is involved here. This loss is compensated by some gains. No doubt, when we lose our childhood, we as compensation, we get maturity, we get reasoning power, we get understanding. Okay, this loss is compensated by some gains. which come with adolescence. There is increase in understanding and self-confidence. See the next question. What are the poet's feelings towards childhood? Here, write about the poet's feelings. The poet regards childhood as an important stage in the process of growing up. No doubt, childhood is an important, or we can say it is the best period of human life. Childhood is a period of make-believe. Children readily accept whatever the elders say. Small children, they have habit. They easily accept what their elders say. They believe on the stories told by their elders, even whether they were the stories of fairies or related to any other things. They believe on those stories. But when they get reasoning power, at that time they realize that at that time they become rational. They have reasoning power. But in their childhood, they readily accept what the elders say. The poet doesn't feel any regret on losing his childhood. The poem is related to the loss of childhood. But in this poem, no doubt the poet feels sad. He has nostalgia, but he does not feel regret on losing his childhood. Next is, which do you think are the most poetic lines? Why? Answer is, the last lines are the most poetic lines, because the infant's innocent face hides many things behind its smile. We know that a child is innocent. He or she doesn't know anything about this world, and they hide many things behind their smile. The poet also wants to see his childhood in an infant's face. In the last stanza, the poet also gives conclusion. He realized that if he wants to see his childhood, he can see it in an infant's face. These lines have a figurative meaning. Okay, students, this one is a beautiful poem and it's a nostalgic poem. In this poem, the poet feel sad at the loss of childhood, but he doesn't feel regret. Okay, students, thanks and have a nice day.